I remember being in a relationship where every conversation felt like a minefield. When I shared my feelings, I was met with dismissive words that made me question my own reality. Words have the power to build bridges or create walls. Have you ever felt small or unseen because of someone's words? You're not alone. Today, we'll uncover 5 common phrases that quietly erode our self-worth and relationships. This isn't about blame, it's about recognizing unhealthy communication and protecting your peace. Let's begin this journey of awareness together, so we can build the love we truly deserve. Let's start with a phrase that can cut deep, a phrase that many of us have heard at some point in our lives, often when we're at our most vulnerable. It's a phrase that can invalidate your feelings and make you question your own sanity. You're too sensitive. You open up, share your feelings, perhaps after careful consideration and mustering the courage to be vulnerable, and instead of empathy, understanding, or even just a listening ear, you're told your emotions are the problem. You're made to feel like you're overreacting, or that your feelings are somehow invalid. This isn't just disagreement, it's a dismissal of your reality, a subtle but powerful form of emotional invalidation. It's a way of saying that your experience doesn't matter. It tells you your feelings are inconvenient, that they're too much to handle, or that they're simply not worth acknowledging. It's shifting blame away from their actions and onto your supposed flaw, making you feel responsible for their inability to handle your emotions. Over time, hearing this chips away at your confidence, eroding your self-esteem, and making you question your worth. You start doubting your perceptions, suppressing your emotions to avoid conflict or judgment, and disconnecting from your intuition, the very thing that guides you. It's emotional manipulation, making you question your own judgment, your own sanity, and your own sense of reality. It can leave you feeling confused, disoriented, and unsure of yourself. But remember this: your sensitivity is not a weakness. It's a strength. It's a sign of empathy and awareness, a testament to your ability to connect with the world and the people around you on a deeper level. A healthy partner doesn't see your feelings as a problem. They don't try to shut them down or dismiss them. They see them as a chance to connect, to understand you better, and to build a stronger, more meaningful relationship. Instead of "you're too sensitive," a phrase that shuts down communication and creates distance, a caring partner might say, "Help me understand how you're feeling." This opens the door to a conversation, allowing you to express yourself and feel heard. One phrase builds a wall, creating a barrier between you and the other person. The other opens a door, inviting you to connect and share your inner world. True partnership is about repairing hurt, not avoiding it, about working through challenges together, and about supporting each other's emotional growth. When someone dismisses your sensitivity, they reveal their own lack of empathy, their own inability to understand and connect with your emotions. Remember, your feelings are valid. They are a part of you, and they deserve to be acknowledged and respected. Your sensitivity is your strength. It allows you to experience life deeply and connect with others on a profound level, forging bonds that are built on empathy and understanding. Don't let anyone convince you to dim that light, to suppress your emotions, or to hide your true self. Protecting your peace means refusing to accept emotional invalidation, setting boundaries with those who dismiss your feelings, and surrounding yourself with people who value and appreciate your sensitivity. When you hear "you're too sensitive," pause and remind yourself, take a deep breath and remember your worth. Your feelings matter. They are a valuable part of who you are. You are not too much. You are exactly as you're meant to be, with all your emotions, your sensitivities, and your unique way of experiencing the world. Anyone who asks you to feel less isn't asking for your love. They're asking for your silence, for you to conform to their expectations and suppress your true self. You deserve to be heard and respected, especially by yourself. Honor your feelings, validate your experiences, and speak your truth, even when it's difficult. If someone can't meet you with empathy, that's their limitation, not yours. It speaks to their inability to connect with you on an emotional level, not to your worth as a person. Your emotional world is valuable data for any relationship. It provides insights into your needs, your desires, and your boundaries. Don't shrink to fit someone else's comfort zone. Don't dim your light to make others feel more comfortable. Stand firm in your truth. Embrace your sensitivity and let it guide you toward authentic connections. The right people will appreciate your depth, your empathy, and your ability to connect on a meaningful level. Your peace is worth protecting. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who support you, and who honor your feelings. Let your sensitivity guide you toward healthier connections. toward relationships that are built on mutual respect, empathy, and understanding. Trust your inner compass. It will guide you toward the people and experiences that are right for you. You are worthy of love that honors your feelings, that celebrates your sensitivity, and that supports your emotional well-being. Never apologize for feeling deeply. Your emotions are a gift, a source of strength, and a pathway to connection. Your emotions are your superpower. They allow you to navigate the world with compassion, understanding, and authenticity. Embrace them. Embrace yourself. Next, let's dissect the phrase, "That's just how I am." It's a common expression, but one that can carry significant weight in relationships. We're going to explore why this seemingly harmless statement can be a major roadblock to growth and connection. This phrase, often delivered with a shrug or a sigh, shuts down growth before it even has a chance to begin. It's a conversational dead end, a way of saying, "This is me, take it or leave it," without any intention of self-improvement. It's a shield against change, a refusal to reflect on one's actions or adapt to the needs of a partner. It implies a fixed mindset, a belief that personality and behaviors are unchangeable. It's like saying, "I am who I am, and I'm not going to try to be any different, even if it hurts you." When someone says this, they're essentially telling you they won't evolve. They're drawing a line in the sand and refusing to cross it. And that lack of evolution isn't just a personal choice. It directly impacts the relationship, creating distance and resentment. It means they're not willing to grow for you, not willing to grow for the relationship. At its core, it's a lack of accountability, a refusal to take ownership of one's actions and their impact on others. It's wrapping hurtful behavior in the flimsy excuse of identity, using "that's just how I am" as a get-out-of-jail-free card for inconsiderate or damaging actions. But healthy relationships require constant growth and adaptation from both partners. It's about learning to navigate life together, supporting each other's personal development, and evolving as individuals and as a couple. Declaring yourself unchangeable dooms the relationship to stagnation, turning it into a stagnant pool instead of a flowing river. It puts all the burden on you to accommodate their flaws, to constantly adjust and compromise while they remain fixed and unyielding. A conscious partner, on the other hand, is open to feedback, willing to examine their behaviors, and committed to personal growth. So instead of hearing the dismissive phrase, "That's just how I am," imagine hearing something like, "I know this is a pattern for me, and I recognize it's not healthy. I want to work on this with you, and I'm willing to put in the effort to change." That's humility, vulnerability, and a genuine commitment to the relationship. Remember, growth is a process, not instant perfection. It's about the willingness to try, to learn, and to evolve over time. When someone consistently chooses comfort over connection and growth, they're essentially asking you to accept their flaws indefinitely, without any hope of improvement. Don't fall for the misguided idea that you can love someone into changing. That's a recipe for frustration and resentment. The desire to grow, to become a better version of oneself, must originate from within. It's an internal motivation, not an external demand. Your role in a relationship isn't to fix someone or to tolerate endless hurt and disappointment. Instead, choose a partner who's genuinely committed to self-improvement, who sees the relationship as a team effort, and who's willing to work alongside you to create a fulfilling and supportive partnership. Remember, "That's just how I am" is often a red flag, a warning sign of rigidity and unwillingness to compromise. You deserve to be with someone who's excited to grow with you, to explore new possibilities together, not someone who expects you to shrink yourself to fit their limitations. Healthy relationships are like gardens. Both partners must actively tend to them, nurturing growth, weeding out negativity, and providing the necessary support for each other to flourish. Don't accept stagnation as a substitute for love. Seek out those who genuinely value growth, both in themselves and in their relationships. Your happiness matters. You are worthy of a partner who evolves with you, who supports your personal growth, and who celebrates your shared journey. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Growth is love in action. Choose it, embrace it, and build a relationship that thrives on it. Now, let's address one of the most manipulative phrases. "You're lucky I'm still here." This isn't just a miscommunication. It's a calculated attack on your self-worth. It reframes the relationship as a favor, casting you as a burden and them as a martyr. This is emotional abuse, creating a power imbalance and conditioning you to accept poor treatment. The real message: you should be grateful for whatever I give you. Over time, this erodes your self-esteem and makes you fear being alone. You start believing you're difficult to love, and you silence your needs. Healthy love is built on mutual respect and admiration. Your partner should feel lucky to have you too. A loving partner says, "Things are tough, but we're a team. Let's talk about what we both need." This language creates equality and collaboration. "You're lucky I'm still here" is a weapon, not a gesture of love. It reveals deep insecurity in the person saying it. If you hear this, remember, it reflects their character, not your worth. You deserve a relationship where you feel cherished, not tolerated. Don't internalize their poison. Your value is inherent, not conditional. Seek a partnership where both people feel lucky to have each other. You are worthy of love that celebrates you. Never settle for less. Let's talk about two words, seemingly harmless on their own, but when used in the heat of the moment, they can be incredibly destructive. Words that can destroy connection, always and never. These words often creep into our arguments, escalating tensions and creating unnecessary divides. "You always do this," or "you never listen." These statements are loaded with judgment and generalization. These phrases turn a single, perhaps isolated issue into a permanent character flaw, a seemingly unchangeable aspect of the other person. They make the other person defensive, immediately putting them on guard, and shut down real conversation before it even has a chance to begin. These are exaggerations, not truths, and they rarely reflect the full picture of a situation. Using absolutes kills nuance and shifts focus from the real problem, the underlying issue, to arguing about accuracy and semantics. It's a form of all-or-nothing thinking, a cognitive distortion that simplifies complex situations into black and white. Instead of addressing a specific hurt, a particular action or inaction, it labels the person as fundamentally flawed, attacking their character. This makes change feel impossible, like an insurmountable obstacle, and breeds resentment, slowly poisoning the relationship from the inside. Healthy communication is specific, focusing on behaviors rather than character, and vulnerable, expressing your own feelings and needs. Try, "I felt hurt when this happened. Can we talk about it?" This opens the door to understanding. This approach is non-accusatory and invites dialogue, creating a safe space for both partners to share their perspectives. It keeps the problem manageable and focuses on teamwork, framing the issue as something you can solve together rather than a personal failing. Using "I feel" statements takes ownership of your emotions and avoids blame, preventing the other person from feeling attacked. If you catch yourself using always or never, pause and ask, "Is this fair? Is it helpful? Are you truly representing the situation accurately?" If you're on the receiving end, gently redirect, "Can you give me a specific example?" This encourages them to think more concretely. Healthy relationships are built on honest, specific communication, where both partners feel safe to express themselves without fear of judgment. Break the habit of absolutes. It takes conscious effort, but it's worth it. Focus on the real issue, the specific behavior that's bothering you, not character attacks that undermine trust and respect. You deserve conversations that lead to solutions, not more conflict and resentment that erode the foundation of your relationship. Choose words that build bridges, fostering understanding and empathy, not walls that isolate and divide. Communication is a skill. Practice it with care, with intention, and with a commitment to understanding your partner's perspective. Your relationship will thank you, blossoming into a stronger, more resilient bond. Finally, let's break down the classic non-apology. "I said I'm sorry. What more do you want?" This isn't an apology, it's a demand for you to move on. Real apologies acknowledge the hurt, take responsibility, and offer change. "What more do you want?" shifts blame to your reaction, not their actions. It invalidates your feelings and pressures you to suppress them. True repair is about understanding and action, not just saying sorry. A genuine apology sounds like, "I'm truly sorry for what I did. How can I make things right?" This opens a dialogue and shows commitment to rebuilding trust. It's patient, humble, and action-oriented. Trust takes time to rebuild. Sorry is just the beginning. If you're met with impatience, recognize the lack of emotional maturity. You're never obligated to accept a non-apology. You have the right to your feelings and the time you need to heal. A respectful partner gives you that space. Don't settle for empty words. You deserve a partner who repairs with action, not just words. Apologies should heal, not demand forgiveness. Value yourself enough to expect real repair. Your trust is precious. Protect it. Don't let anyone rush your healing. You are worthy of sincere, wholehearted apologies. Choose partners who value your feelings. Healing takes time. Honor it. As we wrap up, remember, You are worthy of love that feels safe and uplifting. The words you accept shape your spirit. Choose them wisely. Recognizing these phrases is about honoring your emotional wisdom. Your peace is a necessity. Protect it fiercely. If these phrases resonated, know you're not alone, and it's never too late to seek healthier dynamics. You deserve to be heard, valued, and cherished for who you are. Thank you for being here. Keep choosing your peace.